Did your great-great-grandmother or grandfather get raped in an Indian school in 1835? Just so in 2025 you can be a witness to the same exact rape in a different form by the same Catholic priests and evangelical Christians that sought to kill the Indian to preserve the man. Did Uncle Sam, that you elected to office and asked you to join the United States military, turn out to be your pedophile uncle whose secrets you kept? Did you get doged, put out of a job, had 20 years in the military, got fired? Were you a veteran of any color who fought in a foreign war and is now destitute, wondering where your next meal is going to come from? Are you black, brown, red, or any other person that feels that right now there is no hope? The John Brown Alliance wants you. On September 1st, 2025, we will begin the general strike. What the general strike entails on September 1 is an absolute abstinence from all things that contribute to the federal government. This will defund the Trump regime. Now, we all need to do this together at the same time in unison. On Labor Day weekend, we are having a coming out party right here in Washington, D.C. Every black, brown, red, and white person that wants to take this country back needs to be there. You need to be there. It doesn't matter if you come from Hollywood, if you come from Nevada, if you come from the West Coast, the East Coast, or you're a Southerner. As long as you are willing to stand up for democracy, we want you there. This is not the time for pussies. This is not the time for weaklings. This is not the time for peaceful protests that end in nothing. This is the time for a show of force. We are planning to take this country back. The revolution begins here. Labor Day weekend, Washington, D.C. Everybody who can be there needs to be there. If you can't be there, that's fine. We understand. Join the general strike headed by Paul Lance. Get involved. You don't need to sign anything or make anything known or even tell your friends you're participating. Call out of work if you work for an airport, if you work in food service, if you work in anything air traffic control that has to do with that. We also need tow truck drivers in force in Washington, D.C., Chicago, and Maryland to tow ICE vehicles who are illegally parked. This is an all hands on deck movement. And we all must do it together to make it successful. Now, we don't expect success in a week. This is a long-term commitment. People say every day that they're willing to die for the United States of America. America, it's a great country. You know what? Put up or shut up. Prove it. You can prove it Labor Day weekend. You can join the John Brown Alliance. We can take Washington, D.C. back. And we can join the general strike and bring this country to its knees. This needs to happen now. Like and subscribe to this video, not for me, but so you can spread the word. We know the assignment. We're hard at work, and we will succeed, with or without you.